out. Initially my plan was to get this fully up and running, and, well, yeah, we have more miscellaneous gases in our base than we do oxygen, so that's right now going to be our primary focus. So to that end, we need to start doing some more construction. And uproot that one. And what I'm going to build is, well, basically a CO2 pit. This is just going to be to all the CO2 and various other stuff is just going to flow down into here. And, well, it'll get collected. We'll put a gas filter probably right about there. Put our 2 gas pumps in. Let's get our ladders going again. Get people to access down here. And to that end, well, I'm going to have to break a couple of these. Okay, so those, let's get back to our ventilation. Let's see, you're going to float that way. Get that there. And we'll put a gas bridge there. Let's get back into our ventilation here. Okay. We're going to want that one there. That one there. And those can connect. That'll force everything up and over to here. Now, for our gas storage, since we want this to be able to overpressurize, we're going to need some liquid in here. Not going to be a lot of liquid we're going to need in here, but we are going to need some. So let's deconstruct that. We'll get bottler there. We'll get our gas vent, just chuck that there. And let's get that'll go sit there. And then just for later on, chuck another gas vent in here. Just build its pipe straight up. Get its power straight up. Because we'll go through and filter this stuff out later. It's just mainly just to get rid of it into here. Let's deconstruct all of that. We'll leave that alone for now. And we'll bump this stuff up pretty high. Now for priorities, let's get everything set up properly. We'll drop you back down from operating. You guys can just go 1 tick. Anything that they're kind of good at, they're going to get 1 tick up in. Anything they're really good at is can be 2 ticks for them. There we go. That should have that fully set out. And let's see, automation. We've got gas element sensor. Chuck that there, and that automation wire can come over to there and there. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is going to detect when there's just oxygen over here, and it'll shut the system off. So not constantly pumping the oxygen that we want to keep. Well, I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with this polluted oxygen. And got to wrangle up some of our hatches, get our food unit going over there. Okay. Eventually I'll have to build a second one of these, but it'd probably be strictly for hydrogen. Let's get another manual generator here and just get a jumbo battery. That's not going to be a high priority, but that's just to clean up the polluted oxygen that's kicking around up there. This pit here is just so I can dump out all the water, because I'll close it off afterwards. Okay. So you're the element sensor. Yep. Actually, no. Sends a green signal when the selected gas is detected on sensor tile. Sends a red signal when the detected gas is not there. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of munchkinry on that. Okay. Let's see. Automation. Do I have... the NOT gate. So what it's going to do is, at least what the NOT gate's going to do is, anytime it detects oxygen, it's going to give a green signal. The NOT gate should reverse that. In theory. We'll see. Well, let's see what we got for... Ooh, building and ranching, building and ranching. You've got an increased... We've already got a rancher, but we can definitely use... You can definitely use a builder. So let's go into here. You just came in, and you are... Let's see, where's building? You're going to be building first, ranching second, same with decorating. And let's take a look at what skills we got available. Abe. I'll get you improved supplying. Bubbles. You already got your critter ranching 2, so we'll also get you more suited for construction. I'll give you... Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go here because it's something that you like and it'll help de-stress you a little bit. Let's see here. You've got krilling, got farming. Max. You've got a lot of different random likes. I'm going to leave researching alone because that's going to be Rob's game. So you'll get improved carrying. And you've already got decorating, which is nice, but we're going to go for construction for you. And should probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to need to tap out that water soon. Because I'm going to turn these areas here into farms. Should probably actually build a kitchen now that I'm thinking about it. Let's get... You know what? Once I get mechatronics, I'll work on upgrading the kitchen area. Let's not deal with that right now. Okay, everything's priority 9, but you guys are completely ignoring the side. Interesting. But anyways, for the automation, we'll get that hooked in and that hooked in. And as for you, Okay, you're building properly. And I need one to select the gas. So I'm going to just filter out oxygen if it happens to get in here somehow. And it's just going to send it off. But you also need power. Now, do I really want to try to run this off of this battery as well? That's a large amount of hydrogen. We'll hook this thing up to its own power grid for the moment anyways. So let's get a smart battery. Now where am I going to hook this up? We'll get that there. We'll get a, you know, I think we got a decent amount of coal. We'll get you hooked in. We'll get our automation wire hooked up that way. And that'll get those up and running. And actually, come to think of it, we need a new schedule. So, we're going to move Ruby over here. Yeah, and one of the things is I did just random is just fixed up that slight deviation in that. And we're back. Sorry about the little bit of disruption and noise in the background. It's we're having a window replaced, so there's not a lot I can do about it. But I let the system run and finished up a little bit of the work we'd originally had planned. Now I'm going through here and trying to remember where some of the stuff I want is. That. So now we're just going to start getting back into getting a lot of research going. Now this system, this setup here, the reason it works, it'll work well, and it's basically the gas version of this. But the reason it works is because you've got either a gas, a void, or liquid in any specific block. It can't have two. So it classifies this as void for gases, and it pumps the gases in. So even though this can get massively overpressured, it'll keep dumping more gas in here. So this is allowing all the gases to, well, basically fall down into here and getting drawn and sucked in. And already we're seeing some of this stuff starting to move down. I put in some airflow tiles in a couple of spots just to try to try to help out a little bit and keeping some airflow actually going. And this up here is just cleaning up the polluted oxygen that was up here. So already things are starting to look quite a bit better. This stuff I messed up when I was designing down here because this stuff's not going to go anywhere for a while. But should solve a chunk of problems anyways. And let's see what we got going on. Let's get some barbecue. Mainly because right now, I don't have the manpower, the food supplies to go for anything else. Okay, Max, let's get you improved supplying. Minmay, you can continue on with construction. Everything's starting to get cleaned up, which is good. We've got our hatches getting delivered, which is just as good. So now we need to think about temperature. Is going to be our next major problem. And how I'm going to deal with that. I really don't know. Temperature's always been one of those issues that I've always had an, issue dealing with. So I'm not quite certain how to deal with it. So, No, we got some water down there. Let's finish getting this debris cleaned up here. Okay. So this is at least up and running. So we can disconnect you. We'll get our liquid pipe sent over. Oops. They should be able to reach that. Let's see. Power. You're going, and you're just not connecting in there. Let's get our wire and get you connected. So you're now piping over into here. You, for plumbing, you're going to come out to here and start going up. Dead center. To about there. You grab a liquid bridge. That there. And connect you. Yeah. That's all it's powering that. Alright, now... who am I kidding? That won't be enough. Let's start getting this fixed. So we'll get our farm tiles probably to about there. Okay. So that's output. There, there, there. That'll keep this fed. And let's see, we got more water there. There was a geyser around here that I'm kind of remembering. Just right here. Now this is where the problem's going to come in because, well, this stuff's coming out at 110 Celsius. And I have no real clue as to how I'm going to deal with the heat. I know I'm going to need to block it off. Yeah, no. That'll block it off and at least keep it from heating up everything else. But right now I don't really have any good way of dealing with it beyond there. Which is unfortunate. Okay, if you're getting a vacuum down there, 208 grams. Well, that's definitely coming down. It's just taking a while for this stuff to filter over. Okay. This is starting to look a lot better for our gases situation. Oh, yes. Let's see. Copper ore. I went and researched that for a reason, and I completely forgot to set it up. Let's get that stuff start working on too. Now once these are built, I'll disable and shut down this. Because just keep the ranching and farming all going in one small area. Recoup some more space in here where I can start setting up some other systems. Once this is pumped out, these will be taken out entirely. In fact, I should probably get the second part of that particular setup built. That there. And we want a bottle emptier there. Liquid pump. We'll just chuck that there. Once this stuff is built, it's going to filter into there. I mean, this is just where the water's going to drop in. And then I'll have this area here that I can use for other things. Okay. I've got a bunch of seeds that I can plant, but let's get That one's set. So let's actually just cancel this bit here. It's not going to be needed. These can work off the water that I got left in the system. The next is probably going to start working on the kitchen once I figure out how to get temperature really done. Ah, gas reservoir. Good. Let's just set that up like that. Once all that's built, we can get a bunch of other stuff going. Okay. So I need to figure out how to cool that down. Let's see. It's going to output heat in an area, but it'll cool gas. You know what? We set up. Let's keep that like that. No, cancel these two. Insulated tile there. We'll get, how do I want to do this? Thermo aqua tuner. Temp shift plate. Fill that with water. Actually, let's see. Get a liquid vent there. No. The liquid vent will go. It's going to be the wall, so it'll have to go there. So water flowing in is going to be cooled down. And it's just a matter of once the heat's trapped in here, what do I do with it? Yeah, we need to get down here cleaned up because of all the work I'm doing around here. So construction, let's drop you down to a 4. Hopefully we'll get the things cleaned up. There we go. Now, realistically, I didn't need the second one. I forgot that one of these is able to fully pump this out. Yeah, I've already got some chlorine trapped in there as well. And I could probably tap that power in there. Okay. Let's get that hooked up. We'll get our gas pipes. That disconnected and that disconnected. Or at least that one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we can just leave that sit. That's going to get that stuff cleaned up. It's providing 800 watts. I think I'm actually pretty much out matching that output. So yeah, I'll have to keep this separate. But we got quite a bit of work done. Once I get this figured out fully, we'll hopefully have our temperature under control. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm just going to radiate a pipe up and around. Just do one big loop of liquid. And then hook it back in. Or maybe have a bypass or something along the line so that I can control the temperature. So this won't run unless the temperature over here is a little bit more than it should be. But yeah, we got our farms massively set up now. So we're starting to get our gases condensed into a controllable area. Still going to test out, see how I can deal with this. This system might work, but I've got no real place to put any of the heat. So that's going to be an issue. But that'll solve our problem. Just wish I was a cold slush geyser. And so that's where it's sitting at the moment. We're eventually going to have to go and actually take a look what's in some of those structures. Let's just keep with some gold amalgam for now. Because we're kind of holding steady on our food, so we're not doing great, we're not doing bad, but let's hold on a little bit more. Just in case. Once I get some added automation, this stuff will start becoming far more useful. But till next time, this is Zeofate, signing out.